welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. He was in the Seattle International Comedy Competition this year, and you've seen him in Bridgetown. Randy Mendez, everybody!
Hello. Hello. My name is Randy Mendez. I am half Mexican, or else I like to call it a stealth Mexican. I'm the friend that people have they forget is a Mexican, so they'll start really racist jokes and remember halfway through. So I get a lot of, hey Randy, 2 Mexicans go to pick up a hooker and it all worked out just fine. So, more of a story than a joke. So you should know. I'm from Eugene. That is the appropriate response. Eugene is a terrible town. Eugene has a way of ruining things that should be awesome, sort of like the way a train can ruin comedy. No, Eugene has a wonderful way that I lived there in my 20s, and I went to a wet t-shirt contest, which in a college town should be awesome, especially because the girls were trying really hard because the grand prize was a trip to Vegas, and those tickets are like $120. So they were trying really hard, and they all ripped off their shirts, and one of the girls decided she's going to win by becoming hot, literally. So she went and grabbed some Tabasco sauce and sprayed it all over. And it was actually kind of hot. It actually looked pretty good. It looked kind of good. And there it became horrifying. Like the second Tabasco sauce hit her eyes, they became like 8 times their normal size. And tears started coming down her face. But she didn't want to quit, so she still was like trying to like make the sexy duck face through the tears, and she realized like this isn't working, so I'm gonna need to up like the sex factor. So she really started groping her boobs, not realizing now snot is dripping from her face onto her chest, and she's now rubbing it into her chest. Here's what's messed up about Eugene: she came in 3rd. That's where I'm from. I don't go to those things anymore. Not really. I had a baby last year, so that kind of put the kibosh on all that fun. You don't need to do that. It happens all the time. I didn't even want it. I never thought I wanted kids, and then my wife informed me that I was mistaken. So I love it. It's a little weird though because it sucks being a comedian because like what you can make fun of with your wife like diminishes every day. Like the things I'm allowed to joke about. Like literally like the day after she was born, the nurse comes in for discharge. She's like, just so you know, your wife has been through a vaginal delivery. So for the next 3 months, no vaginal intercourse, no tampons. And I was like, well, if you don't want us to do it, stop talking so sexy. That's actually what I wish I said, because what I said out loud was, oh, so what you're saying is for the next 3 months, just anal. That's not what you're saying? That's a really inappropriate thing to say while holding my infant daughter? All right, duly noted. Put that in the book. Do not do. My wife laughed, though, so that was good. Those laughs are diminishing, though. I got in trouble a couple weeks back. We went to some baby nutrition class, and people there with the ugly babies, and we're there with our pretty one. And one of the ugly ones started crying, and the mom whips out some formula, shuts it up. She didn't realize when she took the bottle away, though, that she splashed the baby in the face with milk. And I nudged my wife, and she was like, what? Look, check out that baby. What? He looks like he's been blowing dudes. She got mad at me. She got so mad. She was like, you can't say that about babies anymore. You're a father. I'm like, I didn't say anything about that baby. I didn't accuse him. I said he looks like he's been blowing dudes. He looks like a little bukkake baby, and that's all. So people have told me that's inappropriate, but that means they know what that word means. So I'm not taking any of their... I'm loving it. This kid gets me into trouble sometimes. I'm a total dad. I'm a total nut about the kid. We have our things where, I'll call my wife at work. I'm like, oh my God, when you get home, she's going to say pickle. It's going to be amazing. I love it. But that did get me in trouble the other day. We always want to teach her new words, and I was going through my wallet. I was home alone with her, and she looked at $1, and I go, oh, this is money. And she said, money. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait till my wife gets home. We learned a new word today. And my wife came home just as I was changing her from her day clothes to her night clothes. And so she's just buck naked. And I was like, my wife comes in. I was like, oh, hey, check out what I taught her. And I hold up the $1. And my daughter, I didn't tell her to do this, goes, money, money, money. That was not the intended lesson. Shit. Oh. This kid has also got me in trouble with my mother recently. During the holidays, we informed my mom we're not going to be doing the Santa Claus lie bullshit thing. My mom's very upset about that. I have good reasons though. Number one, I worked at the post office for 4 years. I have like nightmares about Christmas. It's just a horrible time. It's just, like when I think about it, it's just awful, except for the letters to Santa. Those are adorable. They're written in crayon, and the E is always like upside down or backwards or missing. And even if you're having like the worst day of the year, it still puts a smile on your face. Just a little smile that grows bigger and bigger as you grab the return to sender stamp and you just nail it. Like on the picture they drew of Santa, and under reason, deceased, obviously. Why not? My problem with Santa is he's gone too commercial. He's in commercials he's got no business being in, right? Like, fine, do M&Ms, do Coke. You did not need to do Preparation H. That's gross, Santa Claus. You guys have seen this. There's literally an ad where Santa's like sitting on his throne. He's like, oh, I should have used... That's gross. I don't want to explain to my kid what hemorrhoids are and what they're doing to Santa's butt. Not only that, I don't want there to ever be a day in this beautiful child's life where I have to explain to her about the world. Do you remember that commercial? Well, Santa Claus isn't real, but the hemorrhoids are. And that's the beauty of the world you just inherited. It's a magical place. I am loving it so much, though. I'm loving it more than I thought. I'm actually kind of missing some things. My wife had cravings during her pregnancy. I got introduced to all this stuff, like Dove chocolate promises. I had never seen those. She'd never had those before. She would get these cravings. I don't know if any girls here have ever had Dove chocolate promises. They are adorable. They're individually wrapped chocolates, and they have a phrase on the inside like, it's definitely a bubble bath day. Or friends plus shopping plus Dove equals best day ever. Like, basically, they're fortune cookies, but only for depressed middle-aged women stuck in loveless marriages. He's probably just working late again. Thanks, Dove. Probably my favorite thing, though, that my wife has introduced me to that I never would have experienced before I met her was Walmart. I had never been to Walmart before I met my wife. I hear from the crowd that this is a lovely subject for you all. You are fans of Walmart. I'm not with you guys. Don't buy anything there. Don't buy anything at Walmart. But here's the thing about it. There used to be like traveling circus carny freak shows, and they shut down because you could just go to Walmart for free. And they're just there. Like, we didn't even make it inside the door. There was a man with like his 2 children on leashes, like separate leashes, so when they beat the shit out of each other, you could just like reel them in. And then we walked inside, and there was like a 600-pound woman in a hover around pushing a shopping cart full of nothing but Doritos and ice cream. I saw a Methy buying a toothbrush. It was adorable. And I went in, I was like, look at that one. Look at that one. She was, be quiet. They can hear you. I'm like, that's the whole point. They don't care. They gave up on life. Look at them. They're buying Tombstone Pizza as food. They see a box of food that says the word on it, Tombstone. Yeah! And they say, I will feed that to my family. It's Lunchables. You guys know what Lunchables are? They're like Legos for fat kids. Awful. All right, my name's Randy Mendez. Thanks a lot.